Welcome back to GoPro Insider. And today I want to talk to you about your calendar being your boss and how to effectively map out the next 12 months, no matter when you're watching this. So, before I do that, I just want to encourage you. Don't trust your memory to these lessons. Even if you got to watch the lesson a couple times, it's less than 10 minutes. Watch the lesson and see if you can encapsulate on one piece of paper. What did you get from that lesson? What are the points that I discussed in that lesson, and how can you apply those into your business? And whether or not you're ready to apply them, what I hope is a year from today, you got a journal filled with great ideas, a journal filled with little mini trainings that you could use with your team, a journal, a magic book that you could open up to any page and do a Zoom call with your team and bring value. In addition to what you could read to be able to have that book become, kind of your ultimate playbook of what you do. So don't trust your memory. Write it down. Get a journal. And let me give you a piece of advice. Find the most expensive journal you can find. Okay? A book empty, but gorgeous. Amazing. You like the feel of it. You can have it everywhere with you. Spend the money on it. Okay? And then use those precious pieces of paper to fill it up and make it a golden playbook for your team, for your future, for your organization, for your life. Okay? And when I see you at some point in the future, a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, show me the book. Show me the journal. Show me which one you picked that represents your dedication to your business. Okay? All right. So today I'm going to bring up the board and I'm going to show something to you. I'm going to map this out. So you have 12 months in a year. So your calendar, you have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So that's your calendar. So what I would encourage you to do, always have, I like a written calendar. I like a printed calendar. So I order the same one every time. So I've got my calendar for next year. And as soon as I can get the one for the next year, I get that. And I like a month at a glance for myself, but whether it's a week at a glance or a day at a glance, however you want to do your calendar is fine. If you want to do it digitally, it's fine. I've just found that if I have it visually in front of me, I'm more effective. So here's what I want you to do in the calendar. Start with your convention, your company convention or conventions. What do I do? Oh, goes away. Cool. So convention or conventions. Where is it in your calendar? Let's say it's in August. Put a convention in August. Okay. Mark the calendar, save the dates. Got it? Are there any regional events that are happening in your company? Let's say there's one in February and there's one in end of April and there's one in, June, there's one in October. Great. Put them in your calendar. Okay. Does your company or your team do regular Zooms? If there's one Zoom a week, you're going to put in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to schedule it. Put it in your calendar. So if there's Zooms, put it in your calendar. Now, I prefer that you start with your business because you need to kind of focus on where you're going to go and then figure out the other stuff in your life. You could start with whatever you want. You could start with your family. I'm not saying put business over your family, so don't misinterpret that. I'm just talking about building out a business calendar, right? So you can say, hey, we're going to go on a trip here. We're going to go, we're getting away for a long weekend here. We're going to do this over here. We got birthday celebrations, whatever it's going to be. We got anniversaries. We've got get-togethers, put that in your calendar. So start filling it up with family functions. You're going to start filling it up with your work time. This will be flexible. What's your work time that you're going to commit on a weekly basis? And schedule those times. And fill the tasks inside of those times. So when Maureen and I kind of build out our calendar, we start with, in our case, GoPro is at the end of every year. So, all right, we back up. We have different challenges throughout the year that we like lay into the calendar, which is already created and laid out. There's the commitment that I have to you here inside of GoPro Insiders, creating new content every day that is going to deliver to you. So that goes in. How I do that, how I'm going to map that out. I put all the business trips that I have in the calendar. I put family trips in the calendar. I put time for physical fitness in my calendar. Everything goes in there. Your calendar is your boss. So if I was coaching you personally, and I am, and we're together face to face, guess what I'm going to ask you? Show me your calendar. Don't tell me your big story. Show me your calendar. I want to see where your priorities are. I want to see if you've written it down. I want to see, do you know when the company convention is? I want to see, do you have your Zooms, your team Zooms on the calendar? No, but I just automatically know that. Put it on the calendar. Like, you might decide in the calendar, in the month of March, you're going to go on a big recruiting blitz. You might decide in the month of January, you're going to go live on social media every single day. Put that in the calendar. Any of your commitments, any of your plans, any of your dreams, any of your tasks that was going to serve you in growing your business, put it on the calendar. Your calendar's your boss, and me as a coach, if you show me your calendar, I can show you what your commitment is to your future, and I can work with that. It's like, okay, is this actually everything that's in the calendar? All right, we got to work on this and this and this and this in order to get you to the next level. You ready to go? I'm ready to help you. Okay, let's work on your calendar. Then we'll work on everything else. And for me and Marina and I, we schedule out about 18 months in advance. About 18 months in advance. Most of it, ours is already done. Where I'm going to be, what I'm going to be doing. It's open to some flexibility, but I have the framework of it. So I say yes to some things, no to some other things. I have the framework of it. You have the same. Okay. Your calendar's your boss. Get a calendar, fill it with your intentions, fill it with your events, fill it with your commitments, fill it with your dreams and hopes, fill it with your family, fill it with your fitness, fill it with your faith. Top to bottom, whichever is your priority. But fill it. Okay? I got to see it. If it's empty, then I can predict where your business is going to go. If it's full, I can also predict, and it's a better prediction. All right? So get a calendar, start filling it up. If we run into each other, just know I'm going to be asking you, show me your calendar. And I can't wait for you to proudly open it up and show me. Okay? So your calendar's your boss. Go forth and fill it up. And I'll see you tomorrow.